Hi guys, welcome back to my computing corner, and today we're just going to be sorting out some games. Now before I do, I've done this a couple of times where I did the video and then did the test on those. Failed on Windows XP, I couldn't install any of them. Failed ultimately on Windows Vista because I couldn't get any of the updates to install. So now what I've done is I've set another one up and put Windows 7 on it. What I do plan to do eventually on this thing is to set up backup on the virtual machine. I may also put some of my documents on there as well, on that separate thing, on that separate part as well. But before we do that, I'm just going to set it all up, and then I'm also going to find some extra games off screen as well, or I might just do that as a part of my regular corner series. Get rid of that before my trustworthy assistant speaks out of turn. Oh, I wonder, I have some updates. 3 of them failed last time. I've got 6 updates, and yeah, half of those would have failed. Let me install those updates. And then what I'll do is I'll start with the first game. So I'll do Bejeweled first, play a couple of levels. I'll play one level. Just before I do though, I want to show you something. Well, I would do only VMware Fusion has now decided to become unresponsive. I just want to show you something because I think this has got to be one of the highest ratings I've ever had on Windows 7. Everything's activated because I did all that off screen. Did all the setting up and that off screen. But this is my Windows Experience Index. Now remember that in Vista it goes up to 5.9. On Windows 7 it goes up to 7.9, which is what we've got here. I've got a 6.9. And for Windows 8 it goes up to 9.9. But as I mentioned just a moment ago, I'm on a Windows experience of 6.9, which is absolutely perfect for what I need it for. Sorry about that, my screen's a bit glitchy. But that's what we've got, because it always goes by your lowest sub-score, which is your base score. And that's brilliant. I did set a Windows 7 machine up on Parallels and I got a 7.3. But 6.9 is not to be sneezed at. Anyway, let's get back to doing some software. Well, I say software, let's do some games. Let's see how many of these I can do in one video. Do the first level in each. See if these work. So they don't run on Windows XP. They do run on Windows 7. Oh good, all my updates were successful this time. They didn't run on Windows XP. They did run on Vista, but then I couldn't get any of the updates. Now I just want to see what they do on Windows 7. I mean, there's system's retro enough as it is. And I prefer Windows 7 definitely over Vista. Of course, I accept the terms of the license agreement. I'm just going to do complete. I wonder, just out of interest, how much the whole thing would cost. About 5 megabytes. Not bad. Let's just do the whole thing. I've finally got some antivirus software as well. Surprised it runs on Windows 7 because this piece of software came end of life in 2020. In January 2020. And then what I'll do is I'll put everything into my gaming corner because all I've got then is shortcuts. This is going to be something worth noting. And what I do, I want to get rid of the music, get rid of the full screen. There we go. I'll do level 1. Try not to do many hints because hints in this version will cost you 50 points, which means then you lose progress as well. So you can do hints if you get stuck, but you'll be penalised for it, so there's really not any point. That one. Don't get any power gems here either, so that's not particularly good. But then this is the first game of Bejeweled, and therefore I think they develop over time. Pardon me. And I see one. The double combo. I didn't see that. Nice. And let's take care of that. Do that as well. There we go. Nice. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to quit the game. And then if I go back into that, just going to sort out this. Because I just want to have a look at that. Now I've got 10. Because I just want to see. So I don't want to clear everything. I just want to see what games I've managed to install. Nothing's pinned to the start menu. But now what we'll do is we'll go to Bejeweled 2. We'll install Bejeweled 2. If this works, I'll then be able to put this back in my software box. Because I've got this as well, just in case if it doesn't work. Oh, this isn't good. You're not going to let me sort out the disk. No, of course you're not, because I'm on OBS and not VMware Fusion. Then we wonder why. I've got Bejeweled 3 already sorted. Although I will get the Zuma games and do the Peggle games as well. Obviously, I'm obviously going to agree to that. That's installing program prerequisites. That's where it failed on XP. But because I've got DirectX 10 or better, it should work. That's just taking a bit of time. There we go. That's Bejeweled 2. Pop them in the recycle bin.
Welcome to Bejeweled 2.
Top of the name. I know how to play Bejeweled. Let's take the sound effects. Let's take the music off, and I'll come out of full screen as well. So then at least you get to see what's going on. And yeah, I'll do
Go.
the first level. Get power gems here. And already oh, there we go. Take care of that. Right, is this another 500? I want to try and find out.
Excellent.
Nice. Take care of that. I think this might be another 500 thing. Or in this case, 505.
Level complete.
555.
Get ready.
This game plays much faster than it did in Windows XP and in Vista.
Goodbye.
At least they'll allow you to pick up from where you left off. So we'll go back into Bejeweled 2 just to make sure that now works. If this can go back in the box.
Welcome back.
You can. That's good.
Goodbye.
And then you've got puzzles there as well. Next one I want to look at is Bejeweled 3. Which is here. And let's click install. I definitely want to do Bejeweled and Zuma because they're really good games. Zuma, particularly Zuma's Revenge, has colorblind mode, which is good because I'm colorblind. Let's finish off the drink. And that sorts itself out. And let's launch the game. These games run a lot faster than they did in Vista.
Welcome to Bejeweled 3.
Can I do... No.
Go.
But I can do normal. Let's do a level of classic.
Go.
You get new power gems here. We'll do the first level. Your fire gem. And we also, they'll give you some extra points. But this is more than a 500 thing because you've noticed you get more of a score here.
Excellent.
Look at this as well.
Excellent.
That sounds like Mr. Burns. Have another listen to that. Look at the situation.
Excellent.
Sorry, I spoke over that. Yeah, I spoke over that. Listen to it again.
Excellent.
Tell me in the live chat if you think that sounds like Mr. Burns when he says excellent.
Level complete.
And then I'm going to come out because, again, you're able to pick up from where you left off. I know I've got to go up to level 5 for classic mode. Yeah, you can pick up from where you left off.
Goodbye.
But for now, I'm just trying to get into the games. I'm trying to sort all the games out wherever I can. And we're sort of pushed for time. Bejeweled Twist to do next. Bejeweled Twist's an interesting one because it is match 3 with a twist, hence the name. I found a third game for Peggle, the Peggle series of games. Of course, I agree. I think anything that I do with PopCap, I'm going to end up putting everything into its folder. Put it into its folder. My background's glitching up and I don't know why. What I want to do is put them all into a PopCap game collection folder and then just put everything into it separate so then it's all in one place. Because what I've done here is I've set up a folder for my gaming corner. There's all my normal games. And anything else that I come up with, anything else I find will go into there. Let's have a round of Bejeweled Twist. when it hurries up and loads. It's going to be fun. Join me back in a bit, guys, and I will show you what it does when it's fully. Oh, there we go. It's doing something. Sorry for the delay there.
To be jeweled and dressed.
But I can't do the full name of my channel, so I just have to do that. And you have got 1920 by 1200. Let's come out of full screen. Screen's going to go black for a while. But then at least you get to see what's going on. Right, let's go back. And let's play a game.
Choose your game.
Explore endless alien worlds in this stress-free version. I'm going to do Zen. This time. Tutorial. There we go. We've got it sorted. Gems always spin clockwise. Make one more set to go on. There we go. I've got double on that one. That'll do it. Let's try. Hints you don't. Oh, nice. Hints don't penalise you this time. Also say you don't get penalised for any hints. You don't get any special gems though unless you're matching a 4. Well, at least I don't think you do. There's only one way to find out. At least you get to take your time with these. I see one. No, you don't get any fire gems. That's a shame. Oh dear. That'll do it though. I'm nearly level 2. But what I do plan to do, now that I've come to think about it, what I do plan to do is do the full twist, the full twist version of this. I'm just using swing of things. That's a tutorial. I love the animation on these games. But I'm going to come out of here because you can then just save your game. And that's now put me under as a graduate. And that's all of those done. And the next one I want to look at is, I quite like the idea of sorting out the Super Collapse next. Do the first couple of levels in each one. I'm not going to worry too much about the puzzle galleries in this particular video because I just want to be able to sort these out. Do the first couple of levels in each one. I will end up seeing if I can do strategy on each one. Do quick play on those. It will mean that you'll see me do the quests again, but then that's because I've downgraded a virtual machine. But other than that, you'll see what happens once it's all set up. But join me back in a bit because I'm just going to nip and just grab myself another drink, and I'll see you very shortly. Welcome back, guys, and you've just joined me now that I've got the Super Collapse Super Pack installed. So what we'll do is we'll go into that. As I say, I'm not going to worry too much about the puzzle galleries. We can deal with those in another game. We could do those in another video. But for now, what I want to do is do the collapse games. Turn the sound off as well. Take off the full screen. Can I do quick play on strategy? No, beat a strategy level in adventure mode to unlock. Okay, it'll be the same on the others as well. Right, well in that case then, let's go back to the main menu and do a level in, do a level to adventure mode. Let's see how we do here. Got 22 lines left to go. A queen sweep. Otherwise I'll be sounding like Brett and Link. Not bad though for a first level, just under 50,000. Easy does it. 25 lines. See if it works well in Windows 7. You get medals in the third one for not using any power-ups. And you get extra points for every line that you have. But I've only got 9,280 this time, probably because I had a clean sweep in the last level. Now I'm going to do that. Oh, so you get to unlock some game modes as well, continuous and double classic. Get to get a new wardrobe as well. Let's turn to a mermaid. A mermaid in the jungle, who would have thought of it? This will be the last one that I play. Take as long as you want, it says. I've got a scrambler. See if I can get one up on the screen. There we go. It just makes a stomping noise when you're playing a scramble. Wow. 2,277. Right. Now I can unlock. Now I've unlocked strategy. We'll go back to the world. We'll go back to the main menu, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come out of here. It came out of the whole thing. Let's go into Super Collapse 2. And let's do strategy. There's one thing that I've noticed in this version is that I don't see any scrambles. That was a close call. Sounds like am I playing bowling, or am I playing a game where I'm removing blocks? I thought it was the latter, but it feels like whenever you get that sound effect, it sounds like you're playing bowling. Just trying to think of where to go. Let's get rid of that. And then I'll put that. 3, 2, 1. I'm up to 10,000 points. Okay, next. These are getting close to the top. Yeah, I've just done it on purpose. Because what I want to do, come out of that and go into 3. It closes off each time. Take the music off. And then I'll just do a couple of levels here. Okay, but I'm not going to get the 100. Because I've made a mistake. Let's see if I can do 90. I'm not going to touch the bombs either because I want to do the single-handed as well. This is the best place to. This is the best place to do it. Starting to speed up. I thought I had the single-handedly one as well. I had the single-handed one as well. That's close call. Yeah, beat a level without using a power-up. I thought I had. Never mind. Come later down the line where accuracy goes out the window. But this, as I say, would be the best place to do it. single-handed achievement. That's another achievement. I've got some. There's a shop. I'm going to try and do 100% on here. It's a strategy. In the hope that I might get a scramble, because I love the sound effect that makes. I only had 15 lines, so I might not have had it here. But I've got sniper, which means that I've removed at least 4 blocks in every move. And then we've got a casino as well. That didn't work. That did though. Let's try this one. Shuffles. Yeah, I will get a shuffle here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, have a listen to this. Sounds like a cat on steroids. I love it. Oh, I love it. We got another one coming up. Oh, I don't know why, but I just find it really funny. Well, I think in this case, because I'm getting close, part of me's tempted to finish off the first map, the first area, but I'm going to do something else because I'm already about 45 minutes into that, so I'm just going to sort everything out. They all work, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sort these out into my gaming corner folder, and I will see you in another video. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.